Broadway smash hit returns with incredible new magic this holiday season. The Illusionists Magic of the Holidays. This breathtaking magic spectacular showcases the jaw-dropping talents of the most incredible illusionists on Earth. See them before they disappear. The Illusionists Magic of the Holidays.
See them before they disappear. Get that double entendre there. The most wonderful time of the year is now the most magical time of the year. You can celebrate the holidays with the Illusionists.
This hit mind-bending show, Magic of the Holidays, is actually coming right here to Connecticut at the Toyota Oakdale Theater in Wallingford. First, we're going to get a sneak peek of the show.
Absolutely. Joining us now is one of the incredible, innovative magicians, Kevin James, the inventor. Kevin, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much for spending a little time with us on Great Day.
Thanks, Scott.
All right, so you started at a very early age. Do you remember your first magical performance that you saw?
You know, it was in school. In elementary school, this magician came to do an assembly for us, and you know, I don't remember a lot of the show, but one thing stood out. He made a clock disappear, and it just like nailed me. And you know, he covered it up, and, you know, he hit the ringer. That's when they had, like, you know, the little ringers, and you could hear it. And then he lifted up the cloth one last time to show that it was still there, and you could still hear the ringer. And then when he dropped the clock had vanished, and the sound disappeared as well. So you had, like, you know, you really find that moment of magic.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Well, I'm so impressed by your background, because not only have you performed for presidents like President Obama, but princes, the Prince of Bahrain, the Prince of Monaco, all over the world. Tell us a little bit about what we're going to see if we go to this show with our entire family. It's a family show.
You know, Kira, it really is for the whole family. It's not a kid's show, per se. You're not going to see Ho-Ho the Magic Clown. You're going to see, you know, 5 of the top performers from around the world doing their best in their own genre. We all have our own specialties, and we're all kind of at the top of our game in those specialties. So instead of seeing one vibe from one performer for 2 hours, you're going to see like 5 different performers from all over the world. We have them from England and Spain and in the United States, and it's you know, we've got a mentalist, we've got a couple of big illusionists, we've got a lot of comedy in the show, tons of audience participation, which, to be quite honest, is what keeps it fresh for us every day.
Yeah,
because you just never know what people are going to say or do.
You were one of the highest viewed magicians on YouTube. Other performers have incorporated your ideas. And are you related to P.T. Barnum? Is that true as well?
You know, yes. You know, my father's mom, my grandmother on my father's side, would tell me that when I was a kid, before I ever showed any interest in magic, and I didn't know who he was. And before she passed, I said, "So exactly tell me how we're attached to P.T. Barnum." And so she explained the family tree, and we sure are by marriage. But
that's good.
You know, I'll
good enough.
Hey,
we're still on the tree.
It's passed down. It's passed down. So let me ask you this. How did you, I mean, obviously it's been a lifelong passion, but how do you learn this?
You know, when I was starting out, so I grew up in a very small village in southern central Michigan, and this is like pre-internet. There were no magic shops. There were no other magicians. I lived in a village of 2,000 people. So it was basically me and about 8 library books for a long time.
Wow, that's incredible.
Until I found my first magic shop.
Well, the only thing
about an hour drive, which could have been 10 hours, you know, when you're 10.
Sure, absolutely. The only thing I know about magic is sleight of hand, and I'm not very good at it, Kevin.
Well, you know, don't give up. There's a lot of resources now, especially with the, you know, online. You can just Google stuff now and, you know, learn.
Interesting. I thought it was just magic, and you had to be a sorcerer.
Well, it's an art form. You got to practice.
You got to practice. You know, I give you a lot of credit, because a lot of kids, you know, they see something when they're young and they say, that's what I want to do. And then, you know, the thought goes out of their head. And you turn this into your passion into a career, and you're entertaining people all over the world. And we can't thank you enough for doing that.
Yeah, it's the best job in the world. I appreciate it and hope to see you at the show.
Yeah, it's really great.
All right, you can see The Illusionists, Magic of the Holidays on Tuesday, November 19th. It'll be at the Toyota Oakdale Theater in Wallingford. The show starts at 7:30. For more information or to get tickets for you and the whole family, just visit livenation.com. Thank you so much.
All right, still ahead on this Thursday afternoon. Thanksgiving isn't too far away. And right after that comes, Christmas, which means plenty of eating and drinking.
Joe Carabasi's here to share helpful tips and keep your fitness goals on track. Great Day Connecticut is coming right back.